Mikey and I are playing in the sandbox right now because we are kids.
Look, some unknown child has started playing with us now. I've never seen him on the playground. Stop! What are you doing? Oh no!
Mikey, he destroyed our sandcastle. I don't want to be friends with him. We hit him a couple of times. And now, run faster to hide in the house until the adults come.
Mom and Dad! You have no idea, but now we have been very badly offended on the playground.
Huh? Then let's run fast now. We will take revenge on the noob for the fact that he decided to offend you. In no case will I allow my children to be bullied. What's going on here anyway?
Look, it seems he's not alone right now, because a bearded dad is running towards him too. Why are you coming up to me? Oh no!
I can't believe my eyes! Now a noob has hit our parents, and they have fallen. It seems that no one will help us now, so we urgently hide in the forest. We need to come up with some kind of plan to fix this whole situation. I'm very angry right now. Mikey, baby, we have to take revenge on the noob.
Oh! I agree! So let's get ready now as soon as possible, but I do not know what to do. Perhaps we will have some ideas or someone will tell us how we can take revenge on an adult.
Huh? Look, there's a cool Steve flying with wings. Please come here. We want you to help us. You probably won't believe it, but now our parents have been hit very hard, and we want to take revenge on the offender.
I heard you, but I have one condition for you. To become as cool as me, you need to complete different tasks and train. I am ready to help you and teach you everything you need.
We agree! Then we'll see you soon! In the meantime, we need to run home urgently to get ready. Thank you very much! Now we need to run as fast as possible.
I hope that we can now get cool Steve to teach us. They say he is one of the best superheroes that exist in our village. Now we can't just relax and play like little kids. We will train.
First, you need a bucket of water. We will jump from the roof of the house and try to survive. It won't be so easy to do this, but we need to try our best. To be honest, I was a little surprised now because the task is not very simple and we will have to take risks. Be careful on the roof.
I'm really worried right now because I'm gonna have to jump. Mikey, look! Great! I did it because I jumped off the roof and spilled the water in time. I really like these workouts. Now we need to continue further and try to become much cooler.
Oh!
It's time to make a ladder because it will be extremely difficult to climb to the roof every time. We need to make a few jumps and then we can say with confidence that I have been trained in this element. Mikey is waiting for me downstairs and is watching everything carefully. You cannot be afraid in any case, so you need to work out this trick as best as possible. Then cool, Steve will be able to say that we are ready and can take revenge on the noob who hit our parents. I never would have thought that I would be so adept at jumping off the roof of a house and landing in the water. It's not that easy because it needs to be bottled on time. The more jumps I make, the better.
You're very good at jumping. Keep going on.
I wasn't going to stop, so every time I climbed on the roof and made jumps. This is a very interesting exercise, and we are really getting cooler.
This is your last jump. Hurry up. We still need to complete other tasks, and there is not much time left. It's best to hurry up. I think you've trained very well and are ready to start the next challenge.
Mikey, now we need to do something else. We've learned how to handle water, and now it's time to use fire. Finally, I have now found a lighter, a bucket of lava, and a lava block in the drawer. This time it will be much more dangerous because I have to train myself very well and try to withstand the heat that comes from this block. I have to learn how to stand on it and not leave. It really hurts because he is really very hot. I didn't expect this, but I hope that everything will work out with my training.
I see you constantly lifting your legs, but I don't stop. I'm jumping off the roof of a house trying to train this element.
Mikey is doing a great job because he is really trying very hard right now to do any workout that will make his body much better. I'm trying in every possible way to learn how to work with heat. My goal is to withstand fire. I'm very good at it. To be honest, I did not expect that with the help of training, you can step on hot blocks or go into the fire. I completely stopped feeling pain. To be honest, it makes me very happy because I can touch fire. Now it's time to jump into the lava. The most important thing is to withstand her temperature and in no case be afraid. The sooner I complete this task, the better I will be as a fighter. We need to finish this quickly because now it's Mikey's turn. I hope he can handle this difficult element too. Oh, it seems to have turned out well, and now it's time to give up the cue. I'll see from the outside what Mikey will do. Now the fire is under my control. I'm not afraid of him at all because I can perform different tricks and he won't burn me. I want to call Mikey now as soon as possible. Come here. You have to learn it too. I'm sure you can do it. The main thing now is just go into the fire and jump into the lava.
And now look at me carefully, because I will step on a block of lava just like you and then jump into liquid magma. I'm not scared of fire at all, because I can withstand the heat, and frankly, I really like these workouts. I've become much stronger. Now watch as I pull out the tree and lift it up.
Huh? Mikey, I can't believe this right now. Are you really that strong? How did you manage to pull out an entire tree? It turns out that now you can pick up any object at all and throw it very far. The training didn't just happen, and now we've really become like real superheroes.
Yep. I agree. We need to get the wings and the elytra out of the box as soon as possible, because we are going high up into the clouds, and there we will perform new tricks.
We have now taken to the sky for a reason, because we will need to do the following tests. We will put wings on our backs and take an elytra in order to fly. Mikey, I hope you're ready, because it's going to be extremely hard to do. We need to fly through all the rings.
Oh!
I hope that we will cope with this difficult and dangerous ordeal because we have no other choice. I'm accelerating to the maximum speed right now, and I can't miss a single ring in any case. We must master the technique of flight and use the wings very carefully. Cool Steve has learned to fly flawlessly and is almost impossible to stop. He is the strongest and the best in the sky. Mikey and I have to do exactly the same thing, so now my friend will fly and do exactly the same task. And I did it very cleverly. All the red rings were passed. Now the test begins for Mikey.
I'm flying straight to you! Just look at this! There are only a few rings left to fly, and finally the test will be passed. I hope we didn't make a mistake and did everything right.
The main thing is not to crash into the ring. It's very dangerous, otherwise you might fall down and I'll never be able to save you again.
Oh! Great! The rings turned green, so we passed this test.
Mikey, we've passed this test. I think that the training should be finished as soon as possible. We have nothing else to do in the sky because we fly very well and can even perform very difficult tricks. Now we have a plan to go down and start new training. I hope that we will grow up and become strong soon. Oh, you've got to wing it through the rings. Now, together with Mikey, we're going to try to do it.
I don't think we'll be able to fly through these rings because we're still small and weak. We need to practice to be able to fly through them.
Huh? Yes, I agree with you, but we are still too weak for this, and we probably need to go down gently and somehow figure out what to train with, but I think we will do it now. We've landed carefully, and we're going to think about how we're going to train, but I see that Mikey has a couple of options, and he's going to demonstrate them.
Yep, you are right. I already have several options with which we can train, and of course we will become much stronger than we are now. To train first, we will be helped by special tracks that are directed against us, and we need to overcome them, and thus we will develop our stamina and also our leg strength.
Wow, this is pretty cool. I like it already. These tracks will definitely help us to become much stronger, and at least we will have a lot of stamina. I understand that the main point of these tracks is that we have to run on them. They are directed against us, and thus they are our weighted weights, with the help of which we train our legs. And after them, we will run much faster than we did before. Oh, this is a very cool leg exercise machine. Yes, and it is true that after each training machine, I run faster than I did before. It develops my stamina, and thus I run faster and faster. This is so far a very good machine, and I can already feel myself getting more fit. You can see that these tracks are divided into 3 levels: light, medium, and heavy, under the light level. We have a blue track which is very light and it is very fast. To run on it, further goes medium level. Green track, it is quite heavy but still passable, and the hardest is the red because it is very difficult to pass through it, but it promotes rapid development of legs, and thus, I become faster. Look how fast I run! That's great, but it's not enough.
Running is good because we need it, but at the same time, we need to be strong. We need very good training. So now to make us stronger, we need to train in the ring. That's why now I'm building something like a ring where we will train our fight. so that we can fight properly, and if something happens, we can defend ourselves safely. That's why I've built this ring. I think it's enough in the ring, and Mikey and I will have enough of it, because it's literally what we need, and we're not gonna do it any further. It's enough for us. Ho-ho! I still have a little bit left, and the ring will be ready. It remains only a little bit to change the colors on the corners and to complete the fence. Well, and also a special approach to be able to enter this training and already calmly can train. Mikey, come on in and we'll start training with you. Ho-ho!
Yep. Hang on. You've got it a bit unfinished now. I'll get a couple of things out of the way and we can get started.
If you're ready to fight, let's get started. It'll be a training session for us to see who's stronger.
Woohoo! Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it. Hi-ya!
Ho-ho! Mikey, you haven't hit me once yet.
Huh? You run too fast and I can't hit you. You must be very well trained on the track.
I'm not as fast as you say. You're just a little weak and you can't hit. You need more practice. At this rate, you won't get anywhere.
It's okay. I'll still have time to train. And that's what you built this ring for. But I think it's time to call it a day and get on with the other training.
What other options do you have? Exercise machines to work out with?
Of course, I have another option that will help us in terms of training, and this is exactly one thing that you and I have not done yet, is that we need to learn to train high jumping for this. I will put special blocks and we will start training.
It's very interesting. You got me interested in it. I want to see what these special blocks are with which we can learn to jump high.
Yep. I was mistaken. These are not blocks, but special slug half blocks that also differ in jump height. Well, I think now it is worth it, and check and tell me what they are not.
Okay, it's time to start practicing the jump. Ho-ho! I would even say that it is very fun, but that's not the main thing. The most important thing is that these half blocks give us the effect of bounciness, and thus, when we jump high, we take damage when we fall. Also, these half blocks, they are different. That is, they are different in that they throw you to different heights. That is, if which are in the middle, it throws you to a small height, in which it is green. It throws you to a higher height, and red generally throws you up to the clouds. Huh? Now we can consider that we have trained the jump very well, and basically, we are ready. If we summarize the results of our training, firstly, we liked it very much because it was very interesting. Me and Mikey came up with quite a lot of simulators in which we are very well prepared. Thus, we learned to run fast high jump, and we have a lot of strength. So I think we should rather move out. I have revenge on the nub.
Woohoo! Come on, let's go get revenge on him because you're ready.
Ho-ho! Here we are at his house. As soon as I open the door, we immediately start fighting and immediately go looking for Nub.
Hi-ya! Woohoo! All right, we've beaten him. Now let's run home and look for Nub. Where is he?
Be careful, Mikey, and look in. Every corner could be anywhere.
Huh? He's got to be here. There's no way he's run off somewhere. You have to look in the windows.
Huh? I saw him on the street. Hurry up, break the glass, and catch up with him before he runs away. He probably went outside and from some secret door. We didn't find anything like that in the house. Well, I hope Mikey's after him and won't leave him alone. Huh? But still, I think that if you take revenge, you have to take revenge to the end. And I thought that it is necessary to destroy as much as possible the house in which they live, and that they no longer live here. And instead of their house, there is a very big hole, or just a ruined house, in which they will not be able to continue to live. Therefore, with the help of my jumps, because when I fall, I make an explosion. Thus, the blocks around them, they collapse. So I will now do so many, many times so that from this house, there is nothing left or only ruins. Ho-ho! There's almost nothing left of this house. You can see how in this house there is almost nothing left because the roof I blew up, everything that was inside, chests and the like, also all blown up. His second floor, no first floor, also the bed, also everything for this house is completely destroyed, and from it, nothing is left at all. Huh? Now I hope that Mikey has caught this nub, and we have to go to our house and wait for Mikey to come, and if he does come with the nub, we have to lock him in a cage. Well, you can see that Mikey is not at the house yet, so he is still dealing with the nub, but I really hope he caught him all we need to get back at him. Ho-ho!
I successfully chased him down and caught him! Woohoo!
Get him on the ground quickly, and I think he needs to be fenced in, namely with a metal grate so he doesn't escape. This metal grate is in my chest in the house now. I'll take it and put it around this nub. That way, I will make sure that he did not run away, because this grate is very strong and he will definitely not be able to break it. This metal grate is in my chest in the house now. I'll take it and put it around this nub. That way, I will make sure that he did not run away, because this grate is very strong and he will definitely not be able to break it.
I see you are great. Well done and managed to train properly and thus became bigger. And of course, thanks to this training, you were able to get revenge on the nub.
I'm really glad we did it. You have no idea. We were able to train properly and get back at the nub.
You and me, we're doing great, and we're doing great. Ho-ho!
It was a very busy day, which I enjoyed very much because we were able to do everything and we did it well.
Ho-ho! I'm JJ, and today with Mikey, we had a battle against a nub in which we had to train with various simulators. We learned to run fast with the help of 3 tracks that were of different difficulty, jump high with the help of special plates, and became very strong because I built a ring in which we trained our strength, so we defeated him. That's how our wonderful adventure ended.